Welcome to Architecture Bliss channel. There is something undeniably magical about stepping into a space that instantly makes you feel calmer, lighter, and more connected to life's simple pleasures. Imagine waking up on a quiet Sunday morning, stepping outside with your coffee, and being greeted by the soft crunch of gravel under your feet, the gentle sound of trickling water, and the delicate fragrance of rosemary and lavender floating through the air. That, my friends, is the essence of a Mediterranean outdoor living space. A sanctuary that feels like a retreat every single day. In this video, we're not just talking about designing a backyard. We're talking about transforming your outdoor area into an oasis of serenity and beauty, inspired by the timeless charm of the Mediterranean. If you've ever dreamed of turning your patio, yard, or garden into a space that feels like a vacation destination, stay with us until the end. And if you find yourself inspired, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends who love great design, and drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how you would create your very own Mediterranean escape. When we talk about Mediterranean design, it's more than just decor. It's a feeling, a way of life. This style borrows its heart from countries like Italy, Spain, Greece, and Morocco, where outdoor living isn't an afterthought, but a way to savor every moment. It's in the rustic textures, the sun-warmed colors, and the way every corner seems to invite you to sit, stay, and breathe deeply. The Mediterranean lifestyle reminds us to slow down, to savor the moment, and to create a space that nourishes the soul as much as it pleases the eye. And the good news? You don't need a villa on the coast of Spain or a courtyard in southern Italy to bring that magic home. With the right combination of textures, plants, colors, and thoughtfully placed features, you can create a little slice of the Mediterranean in your own backyard. Let's begin with the foundation, literally. In Mediterranean design, the hardscaping sets the tone for everything else. Forget bright, polished concrete or overly manicured spaces. The Mediterranean aesthetic thrives on authenticity and texture. Picture this: a winding path made of tumbled stone pavers in warm, earthy tones, softened at the edges by gravel and dotted with terracotta planters overflowing with cascading greenery. Stucco walls painted in sun-baked shades of white, cream, or soft ochre provide a perfect backdrop for climbing vines or decorative iron accents. Even a simple courtyard wall can be elevated with a coat of lime wash or a hand-applied plaster finish that glows in the sunlight and mellows beautifully over time. These surfaces aren't just functional, they're storytellers. They remind us of centuries-old plazas in Seville or quiet garden walkways in Provence, where time feels slower and beauty feels effortless. Gravel, often underestimated, is another cornerstone of Mediterranean hardscaping. Its soft crunch underfoot is more than just a tactile delight. It serves as a practical, low-maintenance option that allows for excellent drainage and creates a natural, informal flow between spaces. Think of a pea gravel courtyard surrounded by lush pots of citrus trees and lavender, where the stones glimmer in the afternoon sun and stay cool beneath your feet. Paired with larger pavers for walkways or seating areas, gravel creates a layered, textured look that feels both deliberate and organic. For larger gathering spaces, choose flagstone or clay pavers, materials that age beautifully, developing a patina that only adds character over time. Now let's talk about stucco, one of the Mediterranean style's most defining elements. A well-placed stucco wall can do more than simply define a boundary. It can become a canvas for shadow and light, for creeping vines, and for decorative niches that hold candles or small sculptures. When painted in earthy hues like sandy beige, creamy white, or terracotta, stucco walls reflect sunlight during the day and glow warmly in the evening, giving your outdoor space a soft, timeless atmosphere. Imagine placing a wrought iron bench against one of these walls, its intricate scrollwork contrasting with the smoothness of the plaster, creating a scene that feels like it's been there forever. Once the groundwork is set, it's time to bring in the element that makes any Mediterranean garden sing: water. Water has always been central to Mediterranean landscapes, not only for its cooling properties, but for the serenity it evokes. Even the simplest water feature can transform the mood of your space. A small, gurgling fountain placed at the center of a courtyard becomes an instant focal point, its gentle trickle masking distant noises and creating a meditative soundscape. Picture a low, tiled fountain with hand-painted blue and green mosaics, echoing the colors of the sea, or a simple stone bird bath surrounded by herbs, attracting finches and sparrows to your garden. If you have the space, a small plunge pool can serve as both a cooling refuge on hot days and a reflective surface that doubles the beauty of your surroundings. These aren't just decorative touches, they are invitations to pause, to listen, and to immerse yourself in the rhythm of nature. The seating is where the magic of connection truly happens. Mediterranean outdoor living is about gathering, whether it's with friends, family, or simply yourself and a good book. Seating should be both functional and inviting. Wrought iron chairs with intricate details, softened with plump, weather-resistant cushions in sun-baked colors like terracotta, deep cobalt, or golden ochre, create spaces you'll want to linger in. Reclaimed wood benches, their grain exposed to the sun, offer rustic charm and a sense of history, while oversized wicker chairs provide texture and comfort in shaded nooks. Position seating thoughtfully, under a pergola draped with grapevines, beside a burbling fountain, or at the edge of a garden bed bursting with rosemary and thyme. These little vignettes turn your yard into a series of intimate, livable spaces that invite conversation, contemplation, and connection. Lighting, too, plays a transformative role in shaping the ambience. As the sun dips below the horizon, the Mediterranean garden doesn't go dark, it glows. Lanterns, either hung from pergolas or scattered along pathways, create a warm, golden light that softens every corner. String lights draped across seating areas add a touch of festivity. while solar-powered garden lamps illuminate paths without overwhelming the night sky. Imagine sipping a glass of wine at dusk under the soft glow of hanging lanterns, the garden alive with shadows and whispers of light. These details create a seamless transition from day to night, ensuring your outdoor space is as enchanting in the evening as it is in the midday sun. Plants, of course, are the lifeblood of any Mediterranean oasis. This style embraces a natural, somewhat wild approach to landscaping. Think layered textures, silvery foliage, and fragrant blooms. Start with hardy, drought-tolerant staples like olive trees, lavender, rosemary, thyme, and sage. Their silvery green leaves shimmer in the sunlight, their fragrances filling the air with soothing, herbal notes. Add bursts of color with bougainvillea, geraniums, or hibiscus, climbing up trellises or spilling over the edges of terracotta pots. Incorporate tall cypress trees or ornamental grasses for height and structure, creating natural partitions that guide the eye and define different zones within your garden. And don't forget the citrus trees. There's something deeply satisfying about plucking a sun-warmed lemon or orange from a tree in your own backyard. An edible luxury that feels like pure Mediterranean living. For smaller spaces, pots and planters are your best friends. Terracotta containers in varying sizes create depth and visual interest, especially when arranged in clusters along pathways, near seating areas, or at the edges of patios. Fill them with a mix of aromatic herbs, succulents, and flowering plants to bring both beauty and functionality to your garden. The key is layering. Mix tall, spiky plants with trailing vines and balance bold blooms with soft, muted greens. This approach creates the impression of a garden that has grown organically over time, rather than being overly staged. Now let's talk about creating functional, yet beautiful zones within your outdoor space. A shaded dining area is essential in a Mediterranean-inspired garden. Picture a long, rustic wooden table set beneath a pergola draped with grapevines or wisteria. The dappled sunlight creating a natural canopy of shade. This is the perfect setting for leisurely weekend lunches or evening gatherings with friends, where food and conversation flow as effortlessly as the wine. Adjacent to this, an outdoor kitchen or grilling area can elevate your entertaining game, allowing you to prepare meals without ever leaving the party. Stone countertops, a built-in grill, and a few open shelves for storing essentials keep everything within reach while maintaining the aesthetic continuity of your space. Don't overlook the small details that bring everything together. Decorative ironwork. Whether it's a trellis for climbing plants, a gate with ornate scrolls, or a simple wall-mounted candle holder, adds character and depth to your garden. Handmade tiles, used sparingly as accents on steps, fountain edges, or tabletops, introduce bursts of color and intricate patterns that reflect the artistry of the Mediterranean region. Even textiles like outdoor rugs or throws in earthy, sun-kissed hues can soften hard surfaces and make seating areas more inviting. The true beauty of a Mediterranean oasis lies not just in how it looks, but in how it feels. It's about creating a space that encourages you to slow down, to savor, and to connect. It's about designing with intention, not for perfection, but for pleasure. As you incorporate these elements, remember that this is a style that thrives on imperfection. Weathered wood, chipped tiles, and sun-faded fabrics only add to the charm, telling the story of a space that is lived in and loved. By now, you can see that transforming your outdoor living space into a Mediterranean oasis isn't about recreating someone else's garden. It's about taking the essence of the Mediterranean lifestyle, its textures, its colors, its rhythms, and translating them into your own personal sanctuary. Whether you have a sprawling yard or a modest patio, the principles remain the same. Embrace natural materials, prioritize comfort, incorporate soothing water features, and fill your space with plants that delight the senses. So, as you step outside and look at your own outdoor space, start imagining the possibilities. What would it feel like to walk barefoot across warm pavers, to sip tea beside a bubbling fountain, to gather with loved ones under a vine-covered pergola? These aren't just design ideas, they're experiences waiting to be created. And now it's over to you. How will you bring the Mediterranean to your backyard? Will you start with a few terracotta pots and some fragrant lavender? Or will you go all in with a new patio, a fountain, and an outdoor kitchen? Whatever you decide, we'd love to hear your plans. Share them in the comments below, and let's inspire each other to create spaces that feed the soul. And if this journey has sparked new ideas for your home, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more design inspiration, and share it with someone who dreams of turning their outdoor space into a haven of peace and beauty.